and righteousness and reposes confidence in them, the army will be united in mind, and all will be happy to serve their leaders. There is no instance of a country having benefited from prolonged warfare. The art of war is of vital importance to the state. It is a matter of life and death, a road either to safety or to ruin. Hence, it is a subject of inquiry which can on no account be neglected. It is a subject of inquiry which can on no account. When you surround an army, leave an outlet free. Do not press a desperate foe too hard. When you surround an army, leave an outlet free. Do not press a desperate foe. Move swift as the wind and closely formed as the wood. Attack like the fire and be still as the mountain. Closely formed as the wood. Attack like the fire and be still. To fight and conquer in all our battles is not supreme excellence. Supreme excellence consists in breaking the enemy's resistance without fighting. Every battle is won before it's ever fought. Supreme excellence consists of breaking the enemy's resistance without fighting. Supreme excellence consists of breaking the enemy's resistance. Victorious warriors win first and then go to war, while defeated warriors go to war first and then seek to win. One mark of a great soldier is that he fight on his own terms or fights not at all. One mark of a great soldier is that he fight on his own terms. The wise warrior avoids the battle. Treat your men as you would your own beloved sons, and they will follow you into the deepest valley. Even the finest sword plunged into salt water will eventually rust. Even the finest sword plunged into salt water. Who wishes to fight must first count the cost. Who wishes to fight must. One may know how to conquer without being able to do it. Great results can be achieved with small forces. Great results can be achieved. Who does not know the evils of war cannot appreciate its benefits. Who does not know the evils of war cannot. The worst calamities that befall an army arise from hesitation. The worst calamities that befall an army. When your army has crossed the border, you should burn your boats and bridges in order to make it clear to everybody that you have no hankering after home. The supreme art of war is to subdue the enemy without fighting. Sweat more during peace, bleed less during war. All wars are won or lost before they are ever fought. When strong, avoid them. If of high morale, depress them. Seem humble to fill them with conceit. If at ease, exhaust them. If united, separate them. Attack their weaknesses. Emerge to their surprise. Appear weak when you are strong, and strong when you are weak. Concentrate your energy and hoard your strength. Truth is what stands the test of experience. Any man who reads too much and uses his own brain too little falls into lazy habits of thinking. There comes a time when the mind takes a higher plane of knowledge, but can never prove how it got there. We cannot solve our problems with the same thinking we used when we created them. A person who never made a mistake never tried anything new. I think and think for months and years. 99 times the conclusion is false. The 100th time I am right. Everything should be made as simple as possible, but not simpler. Human beings must have action, and they will make it if they cannot find it. Creativity is intelligence having fun. The most incomprehensible thing about the world is that it is comprehensible. What is right is not always popular, and what is popular is not always right. Education is what remains after one has forgotten what one has learned in school. Not everything that can be counted counts, and not everything that counts can be counted. Everybody is a genius, but if you judge a fish by its ability to climb a tree, it will live its whole life believing that it is stupid. You can't blame gravity for falling in love. Common sense is the collection of prejudices acquired by age 18. The only source of knowledge is experience. A question that sometimes drives me hazy: am I or are the others crazy? The important thing is not to stop questioning. Curiosity has its own reason for existing. Learn from yesterday, live for today, hope for tomorrow. The important thing is not to stop questioning. Any intelligent fool can make things bigger and more complex. It takes a touch of genius and a lot of courage to move in the opposite direction. Education is not the learning of facts, it's rather the training of the mind to think. Great spirits have always encountered violent opposition from mediocre minds. The mediocre mind is incapable of understanding the man who refuses to bow blindly to conventional prejudices and chooses instead to express his opinions courageously and honestly. The difference between genius and stupidity is that genius has its limits. There are two ways to live. You can live as if nothing is a miracle. You can live as if everything is a miracle. Concern for man and his fate must always form the chief interest of all technical endeavors. Never forget this in the midst of your diagrams and equations. The most beautiful experience we can have is the mysterious. It is the fundamental emotion that stands at the cradle of true art and true science. Information is not knowledge. No problem can be solved from the same level of consciousness that created it. weakness of